Good morning everyone and welcome back to Lawfolds in Aberdeenshire. We have already started this morning and have been working for about half an hour. Unfortunately, there are no footage of the first starting off, but as you can see in the top, all tractors and the harvester are busy at the moment, and we're just taking care of the straw that the harvester is leaving behind, filling up the TMR facility here at the cow farm. It's best to take advantage of what you got, and having this filled out as much as possible is one way of getting the farm economy to progress, even if we don't get any money for it. But we will have a lot of TMR for the cows, which is good because they need their food. And we couldn't deliver all of it, and here comes Valerie with some barley, putting it into the silo, and we will fill up the lily with barley, and then we're going to bale the rest of it. So I will fill up this forage wagon. The harvester is going there. It seems like one of the tractors, here it is. It's the Deutschfahrt, and it's finished up weeding field 32. And we will be going over to our sugar beet field and weed that, and then we have field 27 to go to. We'll rush over to field 30 here. You can see that our soybean field is ready to harvest too. So we have a lot to do with the fields that we harvested yesterday. They will be weeded, cultivated and seeded. And we will harvest the other two fields, cultivate and seed as necessary, and maybe we even get to weed them later on. I don't know yet. And we also got a lot of baling to do today. We finished off picking up the straw, so we will put away the lily. It's good to have some straw if necessary. You never know. It's starting to look empty in the pig food machine. So that is something we have to do today too. Filling up our factories. Both this pig one and that one at the cows. So we will take our fence and put it in front of the... No, our fence is going to have to take on baling now when we have picked up the straw in the lily. That will be so many tasks that will be done at the same time that I will have a hard time remembering what tractor's doing what. Hopefully I remember to do everything, but you never know. And there will be a lot of jumping here and there, because most of the tasks will be assigned to courseplay. And then I will jump to and through administrating, helping out a tractor in distress. Because there will be small accidents and things that need to be tending to. If everything goes smooth, then I guess something is wrong. So baling here, and the Deutschfahr is finished with field 30. So let's take him down to field 27, I think it is. Looking very green, at least we have it in front of us. But we do have to go round a bit to get there. Here we are. And we're setting up the course, and we should have it since before. There we go, and we have the first waypoint over here. So let's line up the dot, and off we go, and over to barley field, which is shrinking. Doing a lovely work out there. A really lovely job. The hounds have used to admire meanwhile. At least I would admire them. Here we can study our fence harvester a bit better. Turning around. It's 6:19 AM, 6:20. So we have been working for almost an hour because Elowin and her friends was up very early to start as they knew how much they had to get done. And here comes Valerie emptying out the harvester. It's so nice to have these cosplay courses that do everything by themselves. If you done the course according as you should. It's happening it goes wrong. There might be things that you don't think of. We're almost full, so well, we will not have to empty it out right now, so we just reposition. And this is automatic. It's not me. You can see that on the course play central that I have to stop the driver to get to do anything. So it's all course play. That's why I want to have the control up so you can see that if there is a line saying stop driver, then course play is working its own um, course, so to speak. If there is a line saying drive course, then I am having control. So that's a way for you to easy see if I am in control or not, and for the most part I'm not. So we only got this little tiny bit left, and Mallory is taking over the tipper to empty out the harvester. As it has finished its work that was planned. Now I have something else planned for it because we're going to tidy up the field a bit. And so we have done, and as Valerie is empty, well, she will have to go for another trip to the silo before we start the next field. But the Fendt harvester is now empty, and we can go over and start harvesting the soybeans. And we have to make a new course for it. And so we're done. We are going to have 2 headlines before we're going up and down, creating ourselves some space so that the harvester can turn around without getting stuck in something. So we'll call it harvester, harvest, I think. Yeah, field 28 harvest. So let's get you going. And oh, I did it wrong again. Stop, 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 and turn back. We have to start at the first waypoint. I'm never going to learn, do I? So here we are off finally. And it will be the last field to harvest today. So we only got 2. but it will be different in the future. So let's get Valerie to empty out this Joskin tipper, and we will continue with our headline. It's not that a big field, but it will help. Valerie is on her way back after tipping, and she didn't get to sip. I'm surprised. We will need to stop you, and then we did that, and we will record a new transport. We will empty out the harvester and we will go to the silo with the soybeans from this field, and it is the first time, so a new course is required, and we'll do it without our tipper. So we will start at the middle of the field, going down and out here. We will take the route that is the straightest to the silo after coming down, and we have to remember that we have a tipper hooked up, so we will try to straighten that out as much as possible before we stop, and we go into reverse mode, and we will reverse into the tipping point for the silo. And I like to get my back wheels onto that rift, or whatever you call it in English. And then we go out for a while after taking off the reverse, so we have the tipper with us, and then we go around. We will always try to get a course that will cause us less problems. And there's the one that drives the course can take a sip of the diesel. And going up and out in the field, and then we're done. Here comes the harvester. And we will name the course. And we will probably name it empty to silent, and the field number in front of it. So 28. Empty to to silent. And we will get our tipper hooked up, and then we are ready to start. Going out in the field, I'm telling Cosplay that I want to start at the first waypoint. So here we go. And we are almost finished with the baling in the barley field. And it would have been nice to have a square baler, but this works just fine. And when you don't have to do the baling yourself, it's work even better. But it seems like we have to give this tractor a little help with the corners. It's half a bale there, I guess. So we better get the straw up, or a quarter of a bale maybe. It's really not as necessary, and the bale is, I say, only 147 pounds. But when you've got all wagon load full, it's a couple of thousands. So now we can put our baler away, and we will get into the next phase of taking care of the barley field, and that is to collect the bales, getting the field cleared out so we can get on with what we need to do in preparation to get a new harvest out of it. And that Deutzfahr has finished weeding field 27. So it's time for the next big number, and drums. Brrr. The cultivator. And we will see how long we have that Fogelnut, because it's a bit small for these fields and it takes ages to cultivate them. Now we do have time. It's always me as a player getting frustrated that anything doesn't happen. It always takes such a long time to get around doing things, and when you start something, we want it to finish fast, and we do have to give our Deutschfahr a sip of diesel. This is a very handy thing to have on the farm, so I'm happy we have one at each. And these fertilizer and seed silers are also very handy for me. I usually put in something like, oops, almost missed the gate. I almost put in something like that in on every map I play, because we have them on the placeables. It's more expensive, 60% more expensive if I'm correct, but it's so much more handy for me. So I'm prepared to pay 60% more even if fertilizer is very expensive. So let's take the flatbed now when the baling is over, and get the bales on its merry way. And I guess we have to load the bales here. So we will get almost 6,000 pounds. It's quite good. This is what makes, in my opinion, makes barley and wheat the best crops to grow, because if you add the value of the bales to what you get from selling the grains, I think you get most money per hectare. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. You can't always look at the figures what you get per liter. You have to take in consideration the yield, and wheat and barley have a much higher yield than, say, soybeans and sunflowers, for example. I guess it will be about the same amount of money, no matter what, and it's a bit up and down at the sell points, how much you get. But I think it will be even between all the crops in the end. So we will find the course that we have since before and send you on your way, and then patiently wait your return so we can get another stack of bales to the sell point. There you go. Bye for now. And the Deutz is working away. And our Fendt harvester is doing the same. And here we have the chopped straw that will act as a fertilizer level. So we have to cultivate that down. It can't be it won't go into the soil with a direct drill or a sowing machine that has a direct drill. So we have to cultivate this field. And you will see later that we have some chopped straw in this field, and when we seed it, it will not go away. So we always have to cultivate it to get it away. Wonder if we will get all the bales loaded onto this flatbed, or we will have one left or two, which is very common. Oh, it seems like we can get them all fitted onto the flatbed. And we send those away. And let's take a look at the statistics this far. We have been working almost 106 hours on this map, and we have done 86 missions. We have created 700 bales, That's a lot. We have been harvesting for over 25 hours. Been sowing for more than 14. We have worked more than 76 hours. So we have worked with machinery 3/3 of the time. The rest we have been driving around, and it's not considered work. We have not been on the lazy side. Well, we have had nights, and this lasts for some hours. I don't know whether or not they are counted for there, but I guess they are, because we have been on the map during that time. And we use, or I use real time during the days, and when work is finished, I raise the speed to 120 times, so the night passes very quick. But I guess that is those figures are real time, so the nights doesn't last for long. And here we go. I think we got a bit of money left, so this field is not even £60,000. We will buy it. Just to have some more to do. And this field will most certainly need some ploughing. So we are back with a flatbed, and we will put it away because we don't need it right now. And this farmyard is so small that you can't just leave it outside. You have to put it away to get around with other machinery. And that is a good thing, because I'm not the tidiest people. I'm a human. I am a lazy bum, as I said before, and if I can get away without doing things, sometimes I just let it be. Better with a little dirt in the corners than a clean hell. So let's get our Jimba plow. It's not really a plow, but it works as a plow here, and it's easier to manage. So I use it. So let's get you up to the new field and start our task, and we will see what happens with that in the next episode, because we have reached the end of this one. So until next episode, have a really, really good one, and please do take care.